So Chris, it rained a little bit this morning, but not right now.
Not too bad, and we did have some showers and storms, some which were on the stronger, even severe side last night into the early part of our morning hours this morning, but since then those have weakened out, dissipated. We're not actually seeing anything on radar now, so it's making for a dry start. We're going to dry things out for some of the folks that had some of the heavier rainfall, just dealing with some areas of patchy fog. So let's take everybody over to Live Pinpoint this morning. The fog not too bad either, so that's good news. And as I was saying, as we scan the skies here across all of central and eastern Kentucky, we are nice and dry, but temperature-wise, it is a little bit different of a story compared to this time yesterday. Temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees for several locations. If you remember this time yesterday, temperatures were much cooler. We're seeing readings in the upper 50s and lower 60s across much of the viewing area. Mountain Almanac showing a sunrise at 6:39 a.m. Of course, record high set back in 2005, 2010 of 95 degrees. Thankfully, nowhere near that today, but still going to be pretty warm today with those temperatures climbing into the upper 80s, and it's going to be pretty humid as well. Now, travel forecast shapes up like this for you: 66 degrees this morning, giving you a yellow light just because of that patchy fog, mainly confined to some of the valley areas. So if you live in and around those areas, just take it easy this morning. Otherwise, hot and humid this afternoon, along with a chance for a few of those spotty showers and storms. And we're going to hold on to those chances not only for this afternoon, but that's going to be the case through Wednesday afternoon. And then it looks like the best shot of rainfall arriving for our Thursday, but more on that here in just a minute. Now, 12-hour planner shows temperatures, of course, rising into the mid-80s around 2 p.m. Of course, still hanging tough in the lower 80s later on this evening, along with a few of those hit-and-miss showers and storms. And Future View doing a good job showing the activity ahead for today. Start things off at 9 a.m. this morning. Some cloud cover around. I think we'll see a good mix of sun and clouds prevail for much of this morning into the afternoon hours. Temperatures, though, still going to warm up. We're talking mid to upper 80s for those highs. And you can see some of the green beginning to pop up on Future View along the Kentucky-Virginia, Kentucky-Tennessee border. That's along that cold front. That's where it's going to be situated, kind of streaming from our northwest all the way down through eastern Kentucky, down along into portions of the Volunteer State. And that's going to provide that focal point for some of those pop-up showers and storms later on this afternoon into the first part of our evening. Now, once we get into the latter part of our evening hours, that cold front's going to actually sag southeastward very slowly, but it's going to. And that's going to push those rain chances off to the south and east, and we're going to dry things out for tonight and through the overnight hours. So some good news there, but cloud cover going to stick around along with the threat for some of that patchy fog. That's going to develop once again by early Wednesday morning, so something to keep in mind for your morning commute. But temperature-wise, pretty mild. We'll drop into the upper 60s across several locations, and then more rain chance ahead for your Wednesday, specifically Wednesday evening, and then once again through the overnight hours. But I think the best rain arrives as we head into your Thursday. A low-pressure system going to begin to gather some steam across the Midwest. That's going to work into the heart of the Commonwealth, bringing lots of rainfall across the entire state. You can see Future View pretty aggressive with some of that rainfall, and I do agree with Future View, as I think Thursday is going to end up being a pretty soggy day for much of the region, and we're going to see anywhere from about an inch upwards to an inch and a half for some of that rainfall. So soggy day ahead for our Thursday, but I promise things get better. We dry it out for Friday. Few AM showers possible. Temperatures much cooler, lower 80s for those afternoon highs. That'll be the case throughout much of the weekend, and really your weekend shapes up pretty nicely. Maybe a stray chance for a shower storm Sunday afternoon, but I think most of us stay dry with a few more chances for Monday with temperatures rebounding, more seasonable numbers with highs back into the mid-80s. Let's take it over to Refrigerator Art this morning. Get your fourth and final check of the Refrigerator Art. Love showcasing all the beautiful art from the kids here in eastern Kentucky. This one's from Jackson over at Harlan Elementary. Looks like he's enjoying his day on his bike there. I hope you can too, despite maybe some of the rain chances this afternoon. Time now is 6:45. You're watching Mountain News This Morning right here on WYMT.